What's going on, Libra? We're going to tap into your energy. For those of you that's asking about personal readings with me in my inbox, I generally have a 48 to 72 hour wait period for you to get it back, okay? I'm going as fast as I can, I promise. But yeah, 48 to 72 hours, unless I can get it back to you quickly or quicker. That's where we are. Please go look at the website, embracingmattress.com. You'll look at all my products that I make and stuff of that nature. Go tap in. Everything is infused with crystal energy, positive mantras. So hopefully I can help you guys if you need help. My ebooks over there too, for those of you that are struggling to try to heal from some sort of connection that you've had with a person. It teaches you the steps to release and let go, to be able to get yourself into a better place. All right. So with all of that being said, let's get it. All right, Libras. I see that you guys are coming out of some sort of cycle. I feel like this is a cycle that has held you mentally. Your mind may be changing. The way that you see things, the way that you approach things may be changing. And Spirit is saying it's about time. Because you guys may have been stuck for a while with a certain way of life or a certain way of doing things, okay? Spirit is saying now you're going to see not only your spiritual gifts come in, you're going to see that your generosity that you've given to others is going to come back to you. You're going to see that people are now going to start trying to assist you in the things that you've been trying to do. And it's only as per the energy that you guys put out to the universe prior. Okay? I'm feeling like you were feeling, Libras, that people were not seeing you for who you were. They were not tapping into you. They were taking your kindness as a weakness for some of you, right? This could have also been in some sort of home structure that you guys were in. Could have been a relationship, situationship. Could have been relatives. Could have been children, etc. You guys know the story. Could have been friends. Spirit is saying that people are now seeing you as a blessing, okay? And they may not have told you that before or provided that information to you before, if they saw you as such, right? These are people that are saying, you know what, we now see that, you know, Libra has always been a blessing. With every little thing that Libra has done for us or with us, we now see it, right? We see Libra as an answered prayer. Libra, if you guys are asking the divine for prayers, okay, after you're leaving a situation or you are contemplating leaving a situation or a thought pattern, if it's not a place, it's a thought pattern, right? Right? You're saying thank you, right? You're sitting in gratitude because you're saying, you know what, thank you for your answered prayers. You know, as I move forward in my life or as I change some things in my thought process, I know that I'm doing what you asked me to do. God, source, spirit, right? I know that I'm sitting in this clarity right now, okay, with this air sign, something like you guys are air sign energies, right? I'm sitting in this clarity. I know that I have done what I needed to do. I feel good with my movements. I finally have gotten to a place of understanding and I'm moving forward. No longer will I be sitting in my thoughts. No longer where I feel like I'm being held hostage in a place or home or in a thought process. You know, I'm moving differently because I know I owe it to myself to be dominant. Bottom of the deck energy is dominant energy. I owe it to myself to be dominant. I owe it to myself to move a little different. I owe it to myself, you know, to honor myself and the way that I'm feeling and the things that I need, instead of me always just tapping in for other people. I owe it to myself now to be the person that I need to be for me, right? Or to stand up for me or younger me, right? Some of you are healing childhood wounds now where you may not have spoke up or you may have been muted in some way, right? If you guys come from the old school like me, right? I'm 51. If you come from the old school like me, you had one of them mothers that would backhand you if you said the wrong thing. So you could have grown up like that to where you watched what you said or you maybe picked through what you could say to people. Spirit is saying now it's time for you to let it fly, right? Do not be afraid of what you're saying. Not only are you an adult, you're not that child anymore, but, you know, that same fear comes up when you feel like you have to defend yourself in some way, Libras, but it's not supposed to be that way. So if you have something that you're meant to say it. If you have something you're meant to do it. Understand that this is what the divine is calling for you to do now. Forgiveness, mending, unconditional love. Right? You guys need to forgive those people that may have put those stipulations on you and had you feeling like you couldn't speak up. Right? You may need to mend those relationships to where maybe you felt like people was doing this, but they were not. Okay? Stay with me. Right? You may need to go back and change your perception and say, okay, well, I probably was feeling like this because I was in my feelings about blah, blah, blah. And now that I understand, I feel a little bit different about how that person was moving or how, my interaction with them was. Okay? Spirit is saying, now it's time for you guys to take a risk. Right? Libras, we know that you guys don't take risks. You know that you like to have something that's solid, or you like to have some sort of backup plan. But you're at the point in your life right now where Spirit is saying it's time for you to take some sort of risk on yourself because you're worth it. Okay? You're meant to let the divine know, hey, I know that I'm worth this, or I should have things in this way, and I'm going to make sure that I make those changes. And also, if this is you speaking up, okay, if this is you coming out of a backed corner, like you guys felt like you were stuffed in the corner, this is you saying, you know what, I'm going to take the shot and I'm just going to say what I need to say and let everything fall where it needs to fall. You guys need to know that this is because you're going through an awakening right now. And what this means is you're going to be changing your behavior, or your behavior is going to be elevating you to a new level, okay? You're going to slow down and you're going to think about what's going on, but you're still going to be moving forward as well. And it's going to be a powerful shift. It's almost like you're gliding, okay? Yeah, I may not want to move this way. I don't know how to stop it, but I know that this is what's happening with me and I'm going to go with it. Deepening emotional well-being, shifting priorities and values, transformation of the inner world. So this is where you guys are now. Why? Because you have only asked for the same type of loyalty, the same type of love, the same type of care, the same type of appreciation that you put out there, okay? Right? And a lot of you are getting older now. And as you get older now, what you're feeling is your wisdom is changing, right? The things that you know, the things that you need, the things that you feel, the things that you honor are different. No longer do you want to be in a state of chaos in your mind about things, or feel anxiety, or be going crazy, having headaches, stuff like that, or dealing with people in their toxic addictions. You guys are like, I'm done. I don't want to do this. I'm done with toxic. I'm done with toxic. I don't want to be in situations where people are doing the most anymore. I owe it to myself, my mind, my soul. Spirit said no more of that day. To get out of that energy and do what I need to do for myself to make everything peaceful. Because Libras, at the end of the day, you guys are one of the most peaceful signs. Okay? You just want peace. You just want harmony. You just want things to go the way they need to go, and that's it. Right? You don't want to have conflict. You don't want to have confrontations. You don't want to deal with negativity in any way. You just want things to be harmonious and balanced. But that's coming with your sign, right? Not only do you require justice, but you require balance. Okay? Thus the scale, right? If it's a little bit more this way, you guys are rocky. If it's a little bit more this way, you guys are rocky. It needs to be right in the middle. Okay? Now, we have self-cares here. Balance. I can't make it up. Thank you, Spirit, for coming through. Right? Taking time to replenish your mind, body, and soul is a must. Enjoy this time to reconnect and make yourself a priority. Ask yourself, what is serving me? And what is taking from me? Much can be revealed when you stop putting yourself at the bottom of the list. Guys, it's time for you to elevate. It's time for you to take care of yourself. It's time for you to put your needs, your well-being, your happiness, and your peace ahead of everything that you've been dealing with, and put the toxicity down. And if you have a job that you're working and can't necessarily put it down, look for ways to relieve yourself or to give yourself grace. Okay? This is what I have for you. Take care.